got to thank all of these extraordinary together on behalf of this campaign. Let me thank the members of Congress, Karen Bass, Maxine Waters, Linda Sanchez. Let me thank the other elected officials, Assemblywoman Cristina Garcia, Hilda Solis. Let me thank leaders from the American Labor Movement, Mary Kay Henry and Randy Weingarten. Let me thank these amazing, extraordinary women who bring so much joy and illumination into our lives. Zuri Hall, Marcel Dove, Jamie King, LaFonza Butler, Teresa Sparks, Sophia Bush, Deborah Messing, Mary Steenburgen, Sally Field, Elizabeth Banks, and Samantha Ronson, our DJ. Now, I had a chance to hear what these incredible speakers were saying, and if I were a little bit smarter, I would just say amen. But I just can't. I can't just walk away and not say anything, right? So I want to start by saying thank you. All of the people who have been part of Women for Hillary, all of the campaign volunteers, all of the organizers. And one of my friends said, we're holding this event during the LA Film Festival. And in fact, this year, I'm told, about half of the directors are women. So we're moving toward answering the age-old question, are Americans ready for a woman director? We are going to break the celluloid ceiling. And then, starting next Tuesday, we're on our way to breaking the highest and hardest. I've said many times, this election is really about breaking down every barrier that stands in the way of every American, giving everyone the chance to go as far as his or her hard work and talent will take them. And what I am determined to do is to not only knock down the barriers so we create more good jobs with rising incomes, we provide quality education starting in early childhood all the way to elementary and secondary education, to affordable college and paying down student debt. So we liberate young people in our country to be all that they can be, and that we do the work we need to knock down the barriers to quality, affordable health care. We have made so much progress. You know, before there was something called Obamacare, there was something called Hillary Care. And that's why I was so thrilled when President Obama passed and signed the Affordable Care Act. Because we have got to make quality, affordable health care available to everyone, man, woman, and child. And I will do everything I can, not only to defend it from those attacks to repeal it, but to get the costs down, the premiums and the co-pays and the deductibles and prescription drug costs. And then I want to do something in two areas that I don't think we yet have been honest in tackling, and that's mental health and addiction. We're still not providing parity in treatment. We still haven't gotten rid of the stigma. We still don't do enough to deal with addiction. We learned just yesterday that Prince died dealing with his own pain. We've got to do more. Too many people. We're losing too many every single day across our country. So we have a lot of great work to do. We've got to do everything possible to provide a path for criminal justice reform, divert more people from the criminal justice system, end the era of mass incarceration, provide more second chance opportunities for men and women. I've already said I will introduce comprehensive immigration reform within the first 100 days of my presidency. This is not just the right thing to do. This is, for me, part of who we are as a country. It's consistent with our values. We are a nation of immigrants, aren't we? And I am determined that we will make the case and we will put together the votes to finally achieve this and bring 11 to 12 million people out of the shadows. They are working, their children are going to school. We also have to do more to help families balance their family responsibility with work. And for me, that includes paid family leave. It includes putting a cap on how much a family has to pay, no more than 10% of your income on child care. It includes raising the minimum wage. 2/3 of all minimum wage workers are women. It includes guaranteeing equal pay for women's work. It includes protecting and defending women's rights to make our own health care decisions. Now, whenever I talk like this, which I've been talking like for about, 40 years, people keep discovering me, I'm like an archaeological dig. Oh my gosh, she said that, she wrote that. Oh, in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I think I've been pretty consistent throughout my public life. So when I talk like this, Donald Trump says, oh, there she goes, playing the woman's card. Well, I'll tell you what, they're talking about paid family leave, equal pay, women's rights to make our health care decisions is playing the woman's card, then deal me in. Yesterday in San Diego, I had the opportunity to just repeat what Donald Trump has said. I didn't make any of that up. I mean, it would be hard to make up. And by the end of working on that speech, even I was saying, did he really say all of this? Well, indeed he did. And I believe, absolutely, that he's not only unprepared to be president, he is temperamentally unfit to be president. He doesn't really have ideas. He just engages in rants and personal feuds and outright lies, something that our country cannot afford in a commander-in-chief. But I have to tell you, a lot of what he said about what's happening in our own country is as disturbing. His divisiveness, setting people against one another, we've all heard it. He is classic. But we have to stand against that. I do not want anyone here in our own country or anywhere in the world to think that what he says and how he conducts himself represents who we are as a nation. We have worked too hard for too long. We have come too far to let anybody turn us back now. And we are going to stand our ground while we seek common ground to solve the problems that face our country, to bring people together across all the lines that divide us. So we are going to defend human rights and women's rights and gay rights and civil rights and workers' rights and immigrant rights. And we are going to take on the gun lobby for common sense. So we have work to do, my friends, and you've just heard from some extraordinary women who have said what they feel, what they know needs to happen from their different perspectives. And I want to add my voice to theirs. We have to, starting in the California primary on Tuesday, send an unmistakable message. We are stronger together. We are going to work together for a better and fairer nation. And that's why I need all of you to send in those ballots that are sitting on your kitchen counter. Send them in today. Send them in tomorrow. Make sure everybody you know who has a ballot sitting around sends it in. California votes in huge numbers, as you know, by mail, right? And so we need all of you to join with the hundreds of thousands of Californians who've already voted. And then for those who can't or haven't had time to do so, we need everybody to show up on June 7th.